The game genre for Mario Kart Wii is kart racing games, and Mario Kart is a series of racing games published by Nintendo for their various consoles, so the Wii, DS, and the Nintendo Switch, which is a more recent console. And the release date for the Mario Kart Wii game came out on April 10th, 2008. The platform we chose Mario Kart to be played on for this assignment is the Wii console. Mario Kart is also offered on various Nintendo consoles like Nintendo Switch and the Nintendo DS, and you can also download it on the Apple Store and Android Store, so you can play on your phone as well. In Mario Kart, there is a variety of game modes you can play on. You can play solo and race with other bots, which are just computer-generated players through the game, or you can play multiplayer with up to 4 players on the Mario Kart Wii. And up to 4 players, it does divide your screen up pretty small, so it would be kind of difficult to see and navigate, which could be a con to playing multiplayer with that many people. Another mode you can play is battle mode, and it's basically like a mini game series you can play, and you kind of split into teams and battle against each other. There are a few goals of the game. The main goal is to try to finish first in the race against your friends or against the computer-generated players if you are playing solo. Another objective of the game is to try not fall off the track. If you do fall off the track, you kind of get delayed in your time or in your placement during the race. So you do want to try to stay on the track and get the fastest time as possible. While you're racing, you can target other karts and try to sabotage them in their race by collecting different power-ups you see as you race.
How the game is played. There are many strategies to get better. First, you can determine what car to use. Research shows that Funky Kong and Flamethrower are the best. Choosing a character in the weight class is not the biggest factor, but can also play a role as well. Drifting class, if you choose automatic, it's better if you're a beginner, but manual gives you bonuses and mini turbos. Knowing which items do what are a good factor because they allow you to be able to use them properly. Brief history. It was released on April 10th, 2008. It got shut down on May 20th, 2014. Mario Kart is the second best-selling game for Wii after Wii Sports. It is the best-selling Mario game for Wii, and there were many versions created after just Mario Kart. The game developer and publisher for Mario Kart was Nintendo because they have their own publishing line and developing line. So it is fully licensed by Nintendo.
Here are some game action pictures. The first one is the Moo Moo Meadows map, and the character has the bullet feature, which takes over for you, goes fast, and will steer you. You get it in a lower position. To the right of that is the DK Jungle Parkway map. Right below that is the coin battle. It is one of the team aspects of this game. You will collect all the coins around the map and try and steal other players' coins by hitting them. And to the left of that is the balloon battle, which is a similar concept. You are just trying not to lose any of your balloons and using like bananas or running people over to take their balloons away. Twitch tracker showed that there's 118 live viewers and 15 live channels, meaning they go on to watch or stream weekly or daily. Mario Kart Wii is ranked 780 on Twitch, and they reached peak viewers of roughly 152,000 on July 6, 2017. This graph below shows that there's been some peaks since then, and I see one in 2020 that's possibly due to COVID, then again in 2021, and recently in February there was one that went up to 667, but it usually stays around 70. For tournaments, we found this online tournament website called Challenge. It has a bunch of different ones for different games, but you can search it up on Google and it'll take you to what you need. It's super easy to join, and we found this recent tournament for Mario Kart. They created a bracket and they updated it yesterday. Most tournaments were pretty small that we found in a one-time thing. They all had a prize pool, but just for the one day, and a lot of colleges held tournaments, but those were just for the students to have fun. Mario Kart Central is also a tournament. They, on their website, claim to be the home of Mario Kart tournaments. They hold those within their websites. They have a Discord server on there and the links provided to join. There's also a long list of teams, says if they're recruiting or not. We wanted to acknowledge some of the awards that the Mario Kart Wii version has received. So in 2008, they won Best Online Multiplayer Game from IGN. And then in 2010, they won a Kids' Choice Award for Favorite Video Game. The other nominees were The Legend of Zelda Spirit Tracks, Wii Fit, and Wii Sports Resort. Also in 2010, they were in the Guinness World Records Gamers Edition, and they won the Best-Selling Racing Game accolade. But speaking of sales, in December of 2020, Mario Kart has sold over 37.38 million units. In conclusion, Mario Kart is a fast-paced kart racing game that can be played single or multiplayer. It includes races and battles and can be played on multiple platforms like the Wii that we reviewed or the Switch. All ages can enjoy this game. You can adjust the difficulty level by switching the speed or changing the map. We also think it's a little more fun if you use the steering wheel for the Wii. It makes it more like you're really driving.